The 66th anniversary of the Sri Lanka Freedom Party was marked with much pomp and pageantry at Campbell Park in Borella today. The celebrations got underway under the auspices of the party chairman, President Maithripala Sirisena.
The SLFP faithful, including the Sri Lanka Freedom Bhikkhu Association, members of branch committees, party officials, representatives of electorate councils, electorate and district organisers and organisations affiliated to the SLFP participated in the 66th anniversary celebrations. The theme of the 66th anniversary celebrations was Jana Balaya Hari Atata, which loosely translates to directing the people's power onto the correct path. We say with pride that the president of this country until 2021 will be the president of the Sri Lanka Freedom Party, His Excellency President Maithripala Sirisena. As parties, we have fought, died, broken each other's limbs and gone to prison. However, Your Excellency, modern society does not want to end up in prison. Our party now engages in politics based on matters of policy and principle, and it is President Maithripala Sirisena who has brought about this change. Several resolutions were proposed at the anniversary celebrations, including on economic affairs, foreign policy, food production and the environment. I propose that we extend our fullest support to the program to protect and develop our national resources using science under the guidance of His Excellency the President. The SLFP proposes at this convention that the foreign policy of our country, as in the past and the present, should be one of true alignment and should not be loyal to any one global power base. Economic policy and strategy must be determined on the fundamental basis of ensuring a future for our children and promoting national reconciliation and coexistence between communities. At the 66th anniversary of the party, we propose that a competitive and efficient economy which is disciplined and fair and which incorporates the public and private sectors be established. We propose that the SLFP ensures at least 30% youth representation when granting nominations for upcoming local government elections. We propose that laws be drafted to resolve issues with maternity leave, pay overtime allowances and transport allowances without delay, to not allow public institutions to be sold for a steal, to maintain a strong public sector while supporting the private sector, to ensure that loss-making state enterprises are made profitable through public-private partnerships rather than by selling them off, and to double the allowances paid to employees who have been disabled.
I call on the majority of the people with intellect and wisdom to question their conscience on where the country would be today if I was not elected as president. When we were heading into the presidential election in 2015, Europe was already imposing economic sanctions. They had banned imports of fish from our country. They had removed the GSP concession. 2013 and 2014 was a time when the entire world, the entire international community was taking up arms against our motherland. As a result of our failure to bring about the necessary changes after the war, using allegations of human rights violations, which I do not accept, an environment was created globally where we could not raise our heads. The United Nations organization was divided because of us. Sri Lanka was defeated within the United Nations organization. We were defeated across the globe. And following on those defeats, when the international community was looking at us with hatred, when they were ordering us about, I told my friend, former President Mahinda Rajapaksa, do not go for an election now. He went for an election with 2 years left in his term because they could not face the growing mountain of foreign debt and because they could not face the international challenges. This is the truth. Now those problems have been passed on to us. When facing these problems, the importance of the UNP-SLFP consensual government was evident, not only nationally but also internationally. And so, with both the UNP and SLFP in my hands, I went to the world and said, "Save my country. Let me govern the country. I cannot accept these uncivilized proposals. We asked for time to protect the independence of our country. We were able to prevent the imposition of economic sanctions, which had become a certainty by then, because we went before the world as a consensual government and asked for time and support to correct the path of the nation. Jagat Jayasuriya's problem is an overseas problem. It is not a domestic problem. I say clearly to you that I will not let anyone in the world lay a hand on any war hero or army commander of this country, including Jagat Jayasuriya. I say to you very clearly that I am not prepared to dance to the tune of foreign NGOs which take money from, are supported by and have close links with the LTTE.